You know, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I grabbed my microphone to move it so I could start recording this video, and instead I grabbed it like this, and I yoinked the whole entire thing out of my desk. Anyways, with that said, in today's YouTube video, we're here to talk about Fortnite Festival, and more particularly, something very interesting that I saw recently that they actually went in more detail about. We'll be talking about that more detail, regarding Season 2's launch on February 22nd. Now, for those who are unaware of what's been going on with Fortnite Festival, we are reaching the end of the Festival Pass. You can see it right here, right? We're on week 10 of week 11. After that, it ends on February 22nd, and right when it ends, we are instantly going to be going into Fortnite Festival Pass Season 2. That means we'll be getting a new icon collaboration, we'll be getting new jam tracks we'll be able to earn, whether it's Fortnite original ones, whether it's ones that are actually, you know, actual songs out there. We'll be getting a lot new things to actually grind for and earn in Fortnite Festival. And keep in mind that none of the cosmetics you're seeing in here are limited to the Festival Pass. If we go over to more info, it mentions right down at the bottom of this left side panel that please note that all in-game rewards are not exclusive to opening night, aka Season 1, and may return to the item shop at a later date. It also mentions that the opening night will be lasting until February 22nd at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, meaning that it will be a nighttime update when they actually swap from Season 1 over to Season 2. And it doesn't mean you have to wait for Fortnite's actual Battle Pass to end on like March 4th or whenever it actually is, because the Festival Pass runs on its own time schedule. But with that said, we gotta talk about Fortnite Festival Season 2 and what actually is going on here, because there's some pretty interesting topics. I mean, as you see right down here, it mentions an upcoming Leaderboard Reset to mark the launch of Season 2 on February 22nd. So they actually made a Reddit post that had a lot more information regarding this, but to kind of summarize all the information, they are going to be resetting the leaderboard for Season 2, but they will be saving your Season 1 high scores for each jam track, instrument, and band size, so all the data you have, every single score you've obtained, every single band score you've obtained, every single amount of stars you've unlocked, all of the jam tracks and instruments you've played during Season 1 are still going to be there. You'll still be able to see the scores in a future update. It won't be available right at launch, and I am going to have to mute the audio here just in case copyrighted audio actually plays from Fortnite. But if we go over here, for example, and you look at Bad Guy, right? This score I got right here, back when I only was trying out medium mode in the game, which I've been doing a little bit of expert here and there, that will still be there. It just won't be visible right when the update comes out. Later down the line, they'll be adding an extra layer to it where you'll be able to go ahead and select Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, etc, etc. It might be down there at the bottom left where the Everyone and Friends thing is. It might be an actual drop-down menu, you know, next to lead, drums, vocal, bass, all that type of stuff. We currently don't know, but don't worry about your scores being wiped with the brand new season launch. They will still be there, you just won't be able to see them right away, and in a future update, they'll be made available once again. And the whole entire mindset regarding having this instrument change, this whole entire system in place, is to allow you to actually go back to these old songs and everything else and compare your scores from Season 2 onwards with the Season 1 scores to figure out if you've improved, how you've changed, or whatever else. But it also allows the Harmonix team to refresh the leaderboards each season and allow the team to have the opportunity of addressing any scoring or board issues, as well as introducing any new jam track notion changes, which also confirms the fact that, let's say there was a jam track that you thought was super easy in expert mode or something, right? Let's say, for example, Brace for Chaos or something had a specific set of audio or a specific track or whatever else that was insanely easy for you to do, and you were able to 100% expert every single time, #1 score on the leaderboard or whatever else, non-stop over and over and over again, and they want to change that. Harmonix is allowing new seasonal launches to be that day when they can actually change these, and they can change stuff, because I don't know if you guys were aware, but the Good For You jam track, when it first released, had a different vocal chart from when it actually released in the item shop the second time. It released a little bit earlier, and people mentioned that there were some notes actually missing, and for that Thursday release, they had updated the chart and actually made it so it had proper noting and everything else, which also proves that if they want to, with the flick of a switch, really, as they change stuff, they can go ahead and make changes to these jam tracks and turn those little changes live into the game. So they're using these leaderboard changes and the launches of it in different periods of time, you know, depending Season 1, Season 2, and everything else, as a way to actually refresh it and keep it nice and neat. Now, they've also mentioned that we will be getting a new venue in Season 2, which means that we won't be going to the same concert stage every single time you play a song. I'm not for sure if you could select the venue or if it's going to be randomized every single time you play a song, but it is nice to see that they are going to allow us to have different concert venues. I've seen some people mention that type of venues they would want to see in the game, and I've seen tons of things. People wanting a whole entire POIs like Mega City to be a venue in game. People wanting smaller locations to be a venue, such as the Junction venue that they saw from a loading screen with power cord all the way back in Chapter 1. People wanting like a little like hangout spot. Like if you guys remember the Joke Night little map that, was being advertised recently, people wanting a small little venue like that to actually be a spot where we could go ahead and play different songs and everything else at. And it appears that every single season we're going to be getting one venue added to the game, as well as a whole entire new pass and everything else, and it's going to be interesting to see how they actually shift the pricing of everything, because if we go back to the lobby and we look at the Festival Pass pricing compared to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pricing and rewards, I don't think the Festival Pass is really too worth it. I think they could lower it down a little bit, and I'll kind of explain a little bit what I mean about that, right? Because Season 2, they could change the price. They can do a lot of changes here and there in order to make it what they want it to actually be, or to give it more rewards, or change up how you actually earn things, something along those lines, right? The new launch of the season is like a new period for Fortnite Festival where they can make a lot of big changes all at once and allow that to be the time period when everything actually happens. Now, if we go over to the Festival Pass, this costs 1,850 V-Bucks, which is basically like $20, and you have 11 tiers of rewards. You got loading screens, microphones, you have an actual skin, you have a lot of stuff going on here. However, if we go into the TMNT Pass, this is 1,000 V-Bucks for a ton of rewards, right? You're in some cases, you're actually getting 2 rewards for a single spot. I'm not for sure the exact ones that give you a bonus reward or anything, but some cases you are getting multiple things back to back. I think right here, the Ooze one, yeah, you can see it right here when I hover over it, you actually get Ooze and Layer Showdown, and now the Layer Showdown is of course the paid reward, but there's hidden bonus rewards on top of this. I think for this one, if I'm correct, it actually is a banner you get as well, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, in the free tier, you have 4 entire emotes, you have a glider, you have a loading screen, a wrap, you have a back bling, and even a instrument for Fortnite Festival, and they'll be giving you a free jam track very, very soon where you'll be able to get another instrument for Fortnite Festival entirely for free. So for your money, right, for 1,000 V-Bucks, which is almost half the price of the Festival Pass, it feels like you get a lot more for it. You're getting a lot of stuff for Battle Royale, Lego Fortnite, even in some cases, I guess, Rocket Racing. I don't really know if there's anything here that could go there, maybe like a skin or two, but you're getting a lot for 1,000 V-Bucks. You're even getting more cosmetics later down the line. A free back bling, for example, later down the line, another free instrument, all that type of stuff. However, for Fortnite Festival, it's basically just Festival, right? You get a few things here and there you can't really use in Festival too much. You wouldn't really use it in the first place, like animated emoticons, but you get a lot of Festival-themed cosmetics, and it's double the price with less rewards. Now, I understand if you're someone who only plays Festival, might be a good bargain, right? You have a lot of jam tracks to actually use, but I feel if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pass can have this much in it, and it's going to actually cost you, 1,000 V-Bucks, then the Festival Pass should not be 2,000 V-Bucks, right? Almost 2,000. So hopefully with the launch of Chapter 1 Season 2 of Fortnite Festival's opening night Festival Pass or whatever else, we will see these type of things change, and we will see them actually improve it later down the line, because this is going to be a big turning point. You're going to be getting new jam tracks in the game in large. You're going to actually be getting a new scoreboard, so you'll be able to see the Season 2 scores. They can update the charts in some of the older songs, and they can actually change around how the Festival Pass even works, right? If they want to keep it at 1,850, they could do that by adding more rewards or something, but we really don't know how it's going to go as of yet, and we really don't know what the new rewards are going to be. But keep in mind, as always, these rewards are not exclusive and can be bought in the item shop at a potentially higher price later down the line. And then if you're someone who watched this far into the video, I'll give you a little bit of a bonus here. If you see in the newsfeed right here how it talks about the new jam tracks, they accidentally messed up, and this version right here was in the newsfeed a little bit earlier, where instead of putting Single Soon by Selena Gomez, they put Popular by The Weeknd. So you can be expecting The Weeknd song Popular to release in the item shop as a future jam track in one of the upcoming weeks. We don't know when that week is going to be, but it is something that they've accidentally leaked, so I thought I would go ahead and share that with you guys in case you were unaware of that actual leak coming out. And until next time, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. I'll catch you guys next time with another upload, and peace out.